You gotta be kidding me. After all that hype, after all the build-up, this is what we got? A spin-off about one of the most exciting characters in Blue Lock only to make him the most boring character in Blue Lock. What was the point of this movie? It literally added nothing to the story. Let me break it down for you. The movie made $30 million, but added nothing to the story. Nagi is the most boring protagonist. Zero stakes. We knew he was going to join Blue Lock from the very beginning. Reused animation from S1. That's a lazy flashback. That awful CGI Soccer. It looked like a video game cutscene. And lastly, fans only watched for the Bachira cameos. You see how much potential this character has, and then you just waste it all in the worst way possible. You take a character that everyone loves, and you make them unbelievably boring. I feel like I wasted 2 hours of my life that I can never get back. I will say, though, the movie did do one thing right, which is set an even better stage for Season 2. Like, damn, they really did us dirty with this movie, but I'm going to talk about that more in my main review, so please look forward to that. In the meantime, let's discuss why this movie is pointless. First off, the movie made 30 million yen, which is around 220,000 US dollars. Now, I'm not an expert on Japanese box office numbers, but I do know that 30 million yen is not a lot at all. It's actually pretty low considering how popular Blue Lock is. For some perspective, Demon Slayer's latest movie made over 900 million yen in its opening weekend alone. That's around 6.5 million US dollars. In comparison, Blue Lock's movie earnings are quite underwhelming. Now, I don't think that this necessarily means that the movie is a failure. There are many factors that contribute to a movie's success, such as production costs, marketing expenses, and competition. Additionally, there is more to a movie's success than just financial returns. Critical reception, audience satisfaction, and cultural impact are also important considerations. With that said, though, the fact that the movie only made 30 million yen does raise some questions. Why didn't more people go see it? Was it not worth their money, or were they just not interested in the story? This lackluster performance may be an indication that the movie did not live up to its potential, or that there was little interest in a Nagi-focused story. Next up, Nagi is the most boring protagonist ever. He has no struggles, so he has no growth. Ever since he was introduced in Season 1, Nagi has been an enigma to the Blue Lock project. His backstory remains shrouded in mystery, and his motivations are unclear. While this aloofness initially sparked curiosity among the audience, it quickly became a major flaw when he was given his own spin-off movie. In the series, Nagi's stoic personality and unwavering confidence are intriguing, setting him apart from the other characters. However, when thrust into the spotlight in his own movie, his lack of depth and development becomes painfully apparent. Without the supporting cast from the main series to provide context and depth to his character, Nagi's story feels shallow and uninspired. Furthermore, the movie's plot revolves around Nagi joining Blue Lock, a development that was already established in the series. This lack of originality and predictability makes the movie even more tedious. Another aspect that contributes to Nagi's boredom is the lack of stakes. Viewers already know that Nagi will succeed in joining the Blue Lock project, diminishing any sense of tension or anticipation. This predictability extends to the rest of the movie as well, making it clear that everything will ultimately work out in Nagi's favor. This lack of uncertainty removes any real sense of danger or consequence from the narrative, resulting in a flat and unengaging storyline. Additionally, the movie suffers from recycled animation and a lack of focus. Instead of building upon the existing lore and expanding the Blue Lock universe, the movie resorts to cheap tactics such as reusing flashback scenes from Season 1. This lack of originality and laziness further contribute to the overall sense of boredom and make the movie feel like a missed opportunity. Lastly, the movie's poor visuals don't help matters either. The soccer scenes are poorly animated and the character designs are off, which detracts from the overall viewing experience. Overall, Nagi's character in the Blue Lock movie is a prime example of how a potentially interesting character can be ruined by poor writing and a lack of development. His lack of depth, the predictable storyline, and the uninspired animation make him the most boring protagonist ever. So do I recommend watching this movie? Absolutely not unless you want to suffer. Even then, I wouldn't recommend it, because it isn't painful in a good way. Anyways, Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as usual, until next time, stay awesome.